My first impressions of Risk of Rain Returns were not the best. Given I had enjoyed Risk of Rain 2, I had high hopes for this game. I always thought a 2D version of that game would be right up my alley. But when I tried the game, the clunky controls, slow movement, and insanely hard difficulty left much to be desired. Then I remembered, this was also my first impression of Risk of Rain 2 when I first started playing.
Yeah, they do a sobriety test.
No! The game only became fun and enjoyable for me once I started to unlock more survivors, and Risk of Rain Returns was no different. More and more layers of the game started to peel after every run, and soon I would be praising this game as some of the best $12 I've ever spent. So even though my first impressions of the game were rough, I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't refund this game and why it's absolutely worth your time.
Oh, guys, am I a boomer if I do this? I feel like the bigger I am. Okay, I guess I'll just squint the whole time.
Like I said before, the game was slow and sluggish for me when I first started playing it, and it wasn't just because it was the beginning of a fresh run. It's been so long since I've first played Risk of Rain 2 that I forgot that you don't even have all the collectible items unlocked from the beginning. As soon as I unlocked more items and got my hands on the first melee-based survivor, the dynamics of the game began to change significantly. My runs started lasting longer, and I started to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh! Oh my god! I won! I killed it! I killed it, but I was in the lava.
All of the greats in history will tell you that their skills did not appear overnight. It takes lots of training, learning, and a little help from friends to truly become one of the greatest of all time. Risk of Rain Returns is no different. The difficulty ramps up insanely fast. It may even seem like you aren't even meant to beat the game and that the creators just hate you specifically.
Shenko take. For me? Thank you. Oh my god, bro. I hate you so much.
Now, the objective in each level is pretty simple. Kill baddies, get money, and open chests. Once you have enough items, find the teleporter and kill the boss to advance. Now, if you played Risk of Rain 2 like me, then you are probably used to getting as many items as possible before activating the teleporter. But in Risk of Rain Returns, this strategy will certainly get you killed. Every second you waste not advancing, the difficulty of the game ramps up. It ramps up so fast that if you aren't going straight for the teleporter, you're gonna get outscaled by enemies pretty quickly.
Okay, I'm doing both the challenges of the mountain because we gotta go. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Luckily, the creators aren't completely sadistic. The game makes some fundamental changes to how the teleporter mechanic works in Risk of Rain Returns, so much so that it even feels like an improvement on how it works in Risk of Rain 2. In this game, even when the teleporter is active, you are allowed to still loot items, unlike in Risk of Rain 2, where chests and items are locked while the teleporter event is active.
Oh, item. You're gonna let me have it? Wow.
Obviously, the best piece of advice you can get for this game is to simply get good. But even if you failed your runs 30 times in a row, the game actually helps you get good and rewards you for doing so. Risk of Rain Returns has a unique game mode called the Providence Trials that gives you short mission-based playthroughs that help you master the basics of survivors and even let you unlock more of their skills and skins instead of having to complete these objectives within a real run.
Oh shit! Oh, what the fuck? Where did this fucking bird come from?
These missions are a ton of fun. From parkour puzzle levels to challenging survival modes, the variety that is included in these missions keeps the game fresh and gives you a steady sense of progression. As you complete trials, not only do more trials unlock, but more items, skills, and skins also open up for you in your full runs.
Oh, he's almost dead. Let's go. He died. Now we just have to survive. The game's going well. We're about to get to the final level, I think. I'm ready as well.
Hope you didn't loop by accident.
No!
All of this begins to slowly fall into place like a complex game of Tetris once you unlock the survivor that simply just clicks with your gameplay style. That, or you unlock a survivor that is just OPAF. It was a rainy Sunday morning with perfect fall vibes when it finally happened. The run started innocently enough. I had just unlocked a miner and had only played a few games with him. I also started to employ my strategy of going straight for the teleporter and looting after. RNGesus was with me as I received blessings from the item gods that would turn my miner into a nearly unkillable DPS machine. There were a few close calls, including a level with a teleporter that I could not find for the life of me, wasting precious scaling time. Eventually, I reached the final level and faced off against one of the coolest final bosses I have seen since I've played Blasphemous 2. Providence has multiple phases and has more mechanics than Mithrix ever did. He'll quickly destroy your health if you aren't careful. You can't simply out DPS him like you can other bosses. You have to learn some patterns, dodge his attacks, and it even seems like you can find run-based unlockables along the way that can help you during the fight. When I finally beat Providence, I could barely believe it. I didn't think I would get a win so soon, and now my sights are set on getting a win on the hardest difficulty, Monsoon. And from where I'm standing, that truly looks like a nearly unbeatable challenge. But maybe once I unlock even more items and characters, the challenge will become realistic. That, or I can recruit more of all of you to carry me to win. Speaking of all of you, if you're looking for a fun, chill community who plays games together, make sure you check out my Discord and Twitch stream in the description below. All in all, Risk of Rain Returns is a roller coaster of emotions. The runs are satisfying, the amount of content in the game will entertain you for hours. I got the game on sale for $12 when it's normally $15, and honestly, I would not be mad at all about spending $15 on this game. It is 100% worth it, and I highly recommend you check it out if you are a fan of the roguelike genre or of Risk of Rain in general. There's still so many more survivors to learn and much more to unlock. I'll be playing this game quite a bit in the foreseeable future.
Let's go! GG!